favorite chapters in the book is called Being Grateful. The beauty of gratitude is that it helps to diffuse all of the toxic, negative energy that may be flowing in the body. This is a very, very difficult thing because in the book I suggest that one of the things that we need to be grateful for is exactly what's making us sick, or simply just being sick by itself. If we can find the opportunity, create that feeling of gratitude in the body where we can get to a point where we say, thank you for my illness. Thank you for the creation of this dis-ease in my body. Well, then we're really onto something, because then that leads to us taking some accountability for how it is that we've been feeling. Because on some level the body hears that and is like, well, this is ridiculous. I shouldn't be grateful for this. I'm super sick. And yet if you can continue down that road of saying thank you to your God, thank you to the universe, whatever it is that we are thanking, just that feeling of gratitude, cultivating that sense of thank you so much for this preciousness of life, for this opportunity to take one of those deep breaths in. Because no matter how sick you are, if you're watching this video, if you're reading the book, then you are healthy enough to transform. You are healthy enough to be engaged in the moment. There's an exercise that I like to do with some of my patients and people that I'm doing the Qigong with, and so I'll do it now. If you close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, feeling that nice big inhale, feeling the abdomen expanding, and then you contract, making that nice long exhale like we talk about with that diaphragmatic breathing. Get in that space. Take another big deep breath in, a nice long exhale. And then I want you to imagine that standing behind you are your parents. And then standing behind them are their parents. Maybe they're close enough that they actually have their hands on your shoulder. So you're standing there, you're continuing to breathe, and your parents are there behind you, and behind them are their parents, your grandparents. And then imagine standing behind your grandparents are your great-grandparents. And behind them are their parents, your great-great-grandparents. And go through and try to imagine standing behind each of those people is the generation that came before them. The room that you're in is going to get awfully crowded. And imagine your ancestors lining up behind you. See them smiling down upon you. Think about everything that happened in the world throughout time. All of the joys and the sadness and the tribulations and the achievements that everyone before you accomplished, that has led to this moment right now, and say thank you. Thank you for this life, this breath. And know that you have inside of you the seed of wellness. That thing, that life force, that chi, that vitality that can help you to overcome whatever it is that you've been dealing with. Whatever inflammation in the body you may have, whatever diagnosis you've been given. Everyone that has existed before you, that has enabled this moment to happen right here, is there to support you. And no matter what happens in life, no matter what other stresses we have, no matter what we're perceiving, no matter what bills we can or cannot pay, the reality is that people have come before us to enable this moment to happen. And if that isn't something precious, if that isn't the definition of sacred, then I don't know what is.